Hey guys, it's Heather. I'm here today with the Chics paper ink sketch number 15. We're going to be making this card. Isn't that just pretty? This is one of those cards I looked when after I got done making, I was like, I really don't want to give it away, but I am. So, here's the sketch with the measurements, sketch without. They are both available on my blog, stampingwithheather.com. I will put a link at the bottom of the information box to that video, so let's get started. First, we use the very vanilla thick cardstock, 8.5 by 11, cut in half, scored in half, fold it over. Always want to use your bone folder, get a nice crisp edge. And then I use the Eastern Palace Designer Series paper, and that sheet of Designer Series paper is cut to 4 by 5 1/4. Let's go ahead and we're just going to adhere that down. Oh, no we're not. I'm going to keep doing this, but no we're not. Because we're going to use ribbon. And here is what I do with my ribbon. I start on this edge, and I just put a little adhesive on it. And I'm going to wrap my ribbon over it. I overlap about 1 inch. Like this. Sometimes I will put some on my ribbon a little bit. So it is like that. Cut the ribbon. We might cut the ribbon with scissors. That actually work. There we go. Thanks. Press it again onto the back. You put a little more if you want. Now I'm going to point this out. Sometimes there's a front and sometimes there's a back to ribbon. If you notice, this is the same, so it doesn't really matter. But sometimes when you're using ribbon, you need to watch that to make sure. And when I do secure it to the card, I'm going to put some adhesives on this bit of the ribbon. And then we're going to put that down. Just like this. We're going to set this aside for now because we're going to tie a bow. So I just cut off some ribbon, and what I do is I make, see if I get this a little closer, I make a loop and I hold it, bring it over, and I go back through like this, and I start to pull it. Then I just kind of work it back and forth until I get it the size that I want. It's still a little big. There we go. Sometimes it will curl up on the back side like this one did. So you just kind of have to maneuver it around or start over. Been known to do that. Bows and I used to have a love-hate relationship. I loved them on my cards, but I hated making them. And now they're not so bad. There we go. And grab my scissors again. I'm going to cut this side. So, there's a really, really big importance to having a pair of scissors for your ribbon and a pair of scissors for your paper. And you don't use the one for the other. You keep them separate. I accidentally did not. And so now I have some problems with my ribbon. Which, see what I mean? There we go. Now which side do I want to use? Seriously? Today just is not my day for making videos. Okay, we're going to go this way. There we go. Do I want to use this side? Or do I want to use this side? I think I want to use this side. Okay, we're going to put this on, and we're going to adhere it down with a mini glue dot. I have a friend who calls them snot dots, so whatever you want to call them, they work great. And I don't mind that it doesn't pull the ribbon so it looks like it's tied to it. I'm okay with it looking like this because I think that's pretty and I want a pretty bow. And it's all about pretty. Okay. Next, we cut a piece of designer series paper. This is 2 3/4 by 4. Is the back side of the other one. And it's going to go right here. Now, I did not use this. Actually, no, it's not. I did not use this on the other card. It was supposed to go right here and this to go in front of it. And here's what happened. I thought these two blended. So I decided not to use it. But this is, if you want to use a different type of designer series paper, this is where you would put it. Right here. And then you would adhere that down. I'm not using that. Sorry if I confused you. By the way, the ribbon was a 3/8 inch, 3/8 inch metallic gold ribbon. So, instead, we're going to cut out a circle, the scallop circle. And this one is, because I didn't write it down, this is the 2 inch. We're going to set this aside because we're going to use that after we build it. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of the Tranquil Tide cardstock, and we're going to use the Eastern Gold vinyl stickers. These are really cool, you guys. I'm so glad I got them. You get 2 sheets of each one in here. So I used this one right back here. What you're going to do is just pull this, just the ring off and put it down like this. Now I used the, ouch, watch out, scissors. I used Very Vanilla cardstock for our stamped image on the card right here, and I used the thank you from the Eastern Beauty set, this one right up here. Aren't those really cool stats? I'm really getting a lot of use out of them. We're going to use the Tranquil Tide ink with my stamp that has disappeared. Oh, I used it over here. Sorry. I used it for my Deck the Halls card I was making. Oh, look, there's a little deer. All right. So we're just going to ink it up. There we go. That looks great. Set that aside. I'll clean that when I'm done. And then next, we're going to cut this out using, I think it's the 1 inch. The 1 1/8 inch circle die. You'll put that around just like that. Let me grab my Big Shot. Bring that over. Still haven't gotten that that hot glue off top there, but oh, there we go. Do things like that bother you guys? Like, as I'm using this, every time I'm looking at it going, man, I gotta clean that. And then I get doing something else and I forget. You know, it's that, ooh, shiny syndrome. Happens with cleaning too. Go into one room to pick up something and then I end up cleaning something in there, and I go to put something away from that room into another room and oh, I end up cleaning in there. There we go. Okay. Whoop. Didn't mean to move that. Okay, so I pop that out. And we're going to adhere that onto you're going to center it. There we go. Should not have put that away yet because now we have to cut this one out. So back to my big shot. Now you're going to play with this on your platform. I am using the magnetic platform, so we'll hold it in place better. And every once in a while the magnets will cause my die to move. So like that. Was not nice. There we go. Back the other way. Okay, set this aside. All right, so we have that cut out, and now we're going to adhere it to the very vanilla piece that we had cut out, or I had already cut out. Again, you're going to center it. There we go. Nail on the back. We're going to adhere that down. Just like that. There you go, guys. Aren't those pretty? Just love it. Anyway, if you have any questions, you know where to reach me, stampingwithheather.com, or you can email me at stampingwithheather123@gmail.com. Have a great day, guys. Bye.